All right. Well, all right. Time to feed these gamers, but this time it's for you Windows lovers, Windows 11 lovers. What's up, people? Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work out. The strength is good or excellent. What? Okay. So you want to use Windows 11? Well, looks like Microsoft just made it easier for you to use it. Listen to this. Says here Microsoft just made it easier to upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Says here Microsoft officially lifted a 29-month compatibility hold that prevents certain Windows 10 PC from being able to upgrade to Windows 11. Says Microsoft is working towards moving Windows 10 users over to Windows 11. As the company recently announced, it was officially ending support for Windows 10, its most popular operating system. And then it says here, before the announcement of the ending support for Windows 10, Microsoft implemented a compatibility hold on Windows 10 users that prevent them from upgrading to Windows 11. The problem was traced back to a specific driver for Intel's Smart Sound technology. And according to reports, these drivers would cause Windows 11 to blue screen. In response to the problem, Microsoft put a compatibility hold on Windows 10 users, preventing them from being able to upgrade until now. It says here Microsoft has announced via its website that it has lifted the compatibility hold as it has resolved the issue, meaning those restricted Windows 10 users can now simply open up their Windows Update, check for updates, download and install them. After that is complete, wait 48 hours, and there should be an offer for an upgrade to Windows 11. And then it says here, read more. Microsoft will kill support for most popular Windows operating system users now get full screen ads. Only device with both an Intel 11 Gen Core processors and Intel SST driver version of 10.29.0.5152 or 10.30.0.51 no 10. No 10.29.0.5152 or 10.30.0.5152 are affected by this issue. Device which may encounter this issue will need to install a newer version of Intel's SST audio controller driver prior to updating to Windows 11. The issue is resolved by updating the Intel Smart Sound technology driver to version 10.30.00.5714 and later, or 10.29.00.5714 and later, writes Microsoft. And then it says here, it's currently unknown how many users were prevented from upgrading to Windows 11 because of this issue, but reports indicate that the change won't dramatically affect the market share situation between Windows 10 and Windows 11. And that is that. Well, like I've always tell you people, tell you the viewers, when it comes to Windows operating system, you want to have at least two computers, one running Windows 10 and one running Windows 11. So that way you're not missing out on anything when Microsoft make changes or when news come out. You know, in a home or an apartment, for a single person, you would need at least 2 to 3 desktops. Why? Because things happens. You know, parts get things happen. I mean, it could be a collapse of a building, meaning something disaster wise. You could spill. You probably and drop your PC, spill some juice on it, whatever. But it's good to have at least 2 to 3 desktops in your residence. So when problems come up, you can still continue being on the internet, when problems arise. So you need 2 to 3 for a single person, so that's how it goes. And then when it comes to this tech stuff, you don't want to limit yourself, meaning you don't want to find yourself saying, I'm just a Windows user, and then you have Linux, and then you have Mac OS. So you want to use all three when it comes to these operating systems: Linux, Mac, Windows. When it comes to Windows, you need to have at least 2 to 3 desktop, 2 to 3 computers, one running Windows 8, Windows 10, and Windows 11, and then you're good. And that way you can keep moving, So yeah, it's good to have both, So when they're making changes and they're making update, you're ahead of the curve, So yeah. But right now, Windows 10 users that were trying to upgrade to Windows 11, they can. But my suggestion is this: that you get another desktop, so you have the one running Windows 10 and one running Windows 11. And if you're still using Windows 8 and 8.1, then have another one using 8.1 and another one using Windows 10 and one using Windows 11. So yeah, same thing go for Linux, whatever distro you're using. If let's say you're a Ubuntu user, then you want to have one computer running 24.4, another one running 22.4 or 20.4 for Mac OS. Same thing. So when it comes to these operating systems, you want to have at least 2 to 3 desktops, 2 to 3 computers in your residence, not one. Using one computer in your if you're a single person and you just have one computer, there's a thing called what's that word I'm looking for? Growing up. We don't use one computer no more. You got to have at least 2 or 3. So yeah, things happen, So parts go out. Yeah. You might be using your desktop and then all of a sudden there's no power. Okay. Then you don't have a backup. So that means you got to get that one fixed, and you're going to be sitting there waiting to get the one that you have fixed. Versus if you would have had 2, then you could keep going. So you need to have at least 2 to 3 laptop or desktop, or laptop desktop, or laptop or desktop, however you plan to do it in your residence. So yeah, that way you're always on the internet. So yeah. But other than that, Microsoft is coming down. It's removing their restriction a little. So Windows 10 users can upgrade to Windows 11. So yeah. But it's good to have 2 to 3 desktop or laptops in your residence, and one using the latest operating system, the other using the older version. Yep, keep pushing. So don't limit yourself, when it comes to these operating systems. Never limit yourself. But other than that, you guys are good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars, Star Trek thing. Board, Dark Side. Go. Peace.